Hi, I'm Stefan Rettenbacher from the Rettenbacher's Funkestra, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Tone Hammer 500. Just got it, I had it for 2 weeks, and generally I use all my amps very flat. So for bigger gigs, obviously I use my beloved 750, but for smaller gigs, and I played a few already with the Tone Hammer 500, I basically plug in, set the gain so I don't get too much distortion, and then I set the master. I generally don't touch the EQ section too much because it sounds great to my ears as it is, and I'm playing my beloved 1970s jazz bass. And very happy with the sound. Think it's amazing what can be done with an amp of this size and this weight, because it's probably the lightest amp I've ever laid my hands on, and that's great, and it sounds great.
When we were on tour with Jules, I used the Aguilar DB751 because, you know, it's a large band. There's like 20 of us at least. There might be more. I've forgotten. And I use a DB4x12 on kind of gigs, but because we're playing big venues, you know, we're big stages, big venues, and so I need a bit more volume. So. But I wanted to get another rig to use here in Jules' studio for rehearsals and for recording, but also to use on gigs outside of Jules. Like if I'm doing like a jazz gig on acoustic bass, you know, I don't want to be carrying the bass itself is a challenge. So I didn't want heavy equipment. I wanted the smallest, lightest thing possible. You know, so. And I always used to use a Walter Woods head, which I got direct from Walter in America that I used for years, and it was similar in size to this, and it was so great to carry around, you know. But I think the Tone Hammer one is lighter still, you know. So, I mean, most people carry these things in the front pocket of their bass guitar cases, you know, than anything else. So, and the cabs, the SL112s, SL stands for super light, of course, which they are. So yeah, so it's, you know, it's to me it's the ultimate kind of small rig, you know. But generally it lives here in Jules' studio because this is where we do all our rehearsals. It's where we do the Radio 2 show from. But yeah, but if I need to do another gig, I'll just pop around the corner and pack it up and take it, you know, either one or two of the cabs, you know. But yeah, and the thing is as well, the layout on the amp, you know, I don't like a lot of controls and stuff. So I just want the simplest things, you know. If I had my way, there'd just be one big volume control that did that. You do have quite a bit of control there, and there's a mid frequency as well, shooting around. But I tend to have everything mostly kind of flat, you know. I just like it really simple. Don't like to fiddle around with too much stuff. So yeah, it sort of ticks all the boxes really, you know. It's a case of what's not to like.